Hello everybody, welcome to Football Gossip about Manchester United. So if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe, like this video, leave a comment below and watch this video to the end. So today's video we have a lot of things to go through. First, we have the news coming in from the takeover. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has speak to the public about the takeover of Manchester United, and also Man United are now actively considering giving Facundo Pellicci a new contract extension and the latest on the Sancho situation with thanks. Let's get into the first story of today about the takeover of Manchester United. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe, on an interview with the Ineos company, he said the Man United bid would have not been unthinkable 2 or 3 years ago if we haven't had some of the experience, some quite difficult experience with Lawson and Nice. We cannot compensate acquiring LeBron like Manchester United are failing because the failure is just far too public and excruciating in a deal like that. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe have already said to the public and to the Man United fan, we need this clear off air. I think the Qataris haven't said anything about the takeover of Manchester United. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has said, do a multiple interview about the takeover, I think about 2 to 3 times. But at this interview, this just came out yesterday, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is talking to the public that he's very confident to win the takeover of Manchester United. That's the confidence. I don't think Man United fan needs that confidence. We want the Qatari to win Man United, but I think the takeover of Man United is still ongoing. It has not been paused. It's still ongoing. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is very confident, and they have the experience to be the owners of Man United. He owns Nice and owns another football clubs as well. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe has the experience, but I feel the Qataris are better to take over Man United. We indeed want a new owner at the club. The Glazers family have been owning this club. I've been seeing this in my videos. The Glazers family shouldn't have been Man United owners at the first place. We didn't expect this. Over the past 18 years has just been ups and downs. Man United have been moving from bad to worse, and you are seeing that we don't have squad depth anymore. Just look at Man United, it's just getting ruined by the day by day. Man United have also agreed is 60 million share sponsor, and that is a record in the record share sponsor in the world. I think that's a great one for Man United, and the team here won't be our share sponsor for next season. So Manchester United potential, I'm calling it a potential owner. I'll still give it to the Qataris. I believe the Qataris needs to take over Man United, but the Qataris are very confident they're going to take over Man United. Even Chris Wheeler said it, that the Qatar, even Beck Jacob and Chris Wheeler said it, that the Qataris believe their main rival is that the Glazers will take Man United off the market, and they believe their main rival is in Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, on the other hand, believes his bid to take over Manchester United just take over 50% of Man United, whereby keeping the Glazers only 90% shares at the club, keeping the Glazers as one of the top shareholders at the club. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe is still very confident, and different fans are just bringing their reaction around the world. He has had the experience, so they want Sir Jim Ratcliffe to be the owners of Manchester United. He has been running some few clubs over the past 2 to 3 years right now, and he said he bidding for Man United would have been unthinkable, but he wants a brand like Man United, and if he fail of that, if he fails to win Manchester United, that will be too public, and the deal like that will be collapsed, and we won't be happy failing at Manchester and bidding and failing for Man United. But however, I know it's a very strong decision that the Glazers are gonna make, but I believe the Glazers family are gonna sell. That's why they have been dropping all this rumor that are not gonna sell. But I believe the delay is because they want a higher bid from the Qatari and even from Sir Jim Ratcliffe. That's why they are playing all this silence game. I've been saying this for all of my videos. I don't even do much about the takeover because it's just getting trying by the day, and I'm getting the same old story that are just using different language and the same stories that the takeover is still ongoing. But I feel it has been paused, but I still feel it's ongoing because the Qataris indeed wants to be the owners of Manchester United, and maybe in January we might see a next owner at Man United. But according to Chris Wheeler and different news from the transfer.com, they said that the Qataris are going on take over Manchester United in mid-October. That's what we have been waiting for. I know the Qataris are very close to take over Manchester United for the past 8 months right now, and all these rumors are just going all over Manchester United. It's just repeating the same old story by the day. So this is just the transfer, the takeover roundup of today. Serge Gnabry is still very confident, and he said because he have had the experience, he have had the experience and own nice and own last stand, he still believes he's gonna own Manchester United. What I thought about that, who wants to be the next owner of Manchester United, the Qataris or the Ineos group? Let me know in the comment section, guys. So enough of that news, let's get into the second news of today. So about Facundo Pellici, I won't say much about this because I've been doing a lot of videos about him. Fabio Mano have said it today. He said that Man United now consider Facundo Pellici new deal one of the priority, as talks already took place in April and during the summer. Pellici is under contract until June 2025. Talks over new long-term deal are set to advance soon. So Pellici having a new contract, who say no? Do I think he's a great player? Definitely yes. Do I think we might have the chance to play against Brighton on Saturday? Definitely yes. So I believe Facundo Pellici having a contract at Man United would be the best decision at this moment. We have extended the contract for Marcus Rashford. I won't say I have extended the contract of Marcus Rashford. I won't be surprised if Marcus Rashford retires at Man United. We have extended Alejandro Garnacho until 2028. So Facundo Pellici staying at Manchester United until 2028. I know Man United will give him a 2 years or 5 years contract at the club. So I feel Facundo Pellici extending his contract would be great and would be a great one for Eric Ten. I feel he's in a Eric Ten future plans because he's that kind of young player Eric Ten indeed wants. Man United, I know Man United will be making use of that young talent, that will be offloading different young talent, Meran, Williams, and different young talent that Man United offload. If you're looking at the Manchester City team and now seeing that they're making use of that young talent, so I believe Eric Ten needs to make use of Facundo Pellici. He's one of the best right wing at Man United at this moment. Having Anthony and Jadon Sancho feature so unclear, I believe Facundo Pellici is that rightful one to play at that right wing position for Manchester United for the next couple of games. So I hope he gets his contract extension at Manchester United. But I feel a loan deal would have been possible, but Man United wants to keep him, and I was so happy that we didn't send him a loan. Nobody expected this Anthony situation to advance to and now getting suspended for just until further notice. Nobody expected that to happen. But I love Pellici and I love this kind of play. He's a kind of very composed player, good at 1v1. If you watch my last video, I made some analysis about him. Good at 1v1, he can create chances out of nothing, put the cross in for the striker, and I believe if we have Pellici at that right wing position, he might have a lot of assists and help Rasmus Højlund score more goals. I feel he's a very great player. So enough of that, let's get into the most interesting story of today. It's about Jadon Sancho. So Chris Wheeler said that Jadon Sancho have had discussion with Eric Ten in rather than all the ongoing issues. And further talks are expected this situation won't be resolved overnight. He also went on saying Ten's view is that it's better to let the young ones live and pursue a career elsewhere than keep them out for a misleading sense of obligations. So Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho and Eric Ten have talks on Monday. Fabio Mano said that it's very tense that they're gonna have talks to resolve the issue, but his future is still unclear. I would have loved him to stay at Man United, but according to Crossy Daily Star, is a TLC source. They said that Jadon Sancho will be leaving in January. I did a video about that yesterday. But Jadon Sancho have had discussion with Eric Ten, and at this moment, it won't be solved overnight because we know Eric Ten is a very strict coach. He dealt with Ronaldo. He have done a lot of things. He's just come to Man United for just a year now. He have done a lot of things, and different fans were still against him. It's a big divide in the fan base. Some fans were supporting Jadon Sancho against Eric Ten. Some fans were supporting Eric Ten that Jadon Sancho did a very disgraceful thing to call the coach a liar. So what I thought about that, at this moment is very tense. Discussions have been held, but Man United, the final decision haven't been made as yet. The final decision haven't made. So Chris Wheeler also went on saying that Man United are working on adopting a similar ruthless approach on young players to Man City and Chelsea, where they focus less on Scott piling maybe talent and personalize a few amount of stars to be. I think that's the best decision that Eric Ten should make in this Jadon Sancho situation. He wants to follow the pattern and the ruthless passion for Man City. Manchester City are good with that. They don't want too much young players in the squad. They want just a few talents to be. I think that's the best one for Jadon Sancho. If Eric Ten could pull this off with his coaching staff, having less young young players will be great, but Arsenal are still making use of their young talent, so I don't know about that, but maybe we'll still believe in a chance to do the best for Manchester United, but Man United are conceding that fan. So like the video, leave a comment below, subscribe to Football Gossip now to see more updates about Manchester United. Bye affiliate bulls, bye guys. What I thought about the three topics we are going through today: Facundo Pellicci, new contract, Jadon Sancho situation is still unclear at Manchester United, Sergio Mafe has speak on the takeover. Bye guys.